Big claws. Here, you take them.
Ew, you are really handsome. Let's look at you really quickly. Really quickly. Okay, say hi to them. Oh, say, I'm really handsome boy.
Isn't he?
He's so cute. See? He doesn't not like it. He's like, yo, okay, you pet me and I really like it. Okay, you start this program, okay?
Do you have something to say, Pete?
I was like, yeah, really, really handsome. And I love Mimosa Sunday. And, okay, let's start it, okay, everyone? Okay.
All right. Watch his claws.
You're little. He's like, bye, guys.
Bye, Pete.
Can't believe he thought he doesn't like being picked up. Look at him.
Oh.
He
I
loves
almost
that.
shook this. I thought it was the orange juice for a second.
Golly.
Good golly gosh. I actually have...
Hey, 45.
Oh, 45.
It's our 45th one. And I just need to make sure I understand this. Is it 52 weeks in a year?
I think so, actually, yeah.
Because we've been almost doing this for a year in April, and I feel like we've just missed a couple, really, for a full year. It's all but me, too. It's when I'm gone. I'm so sorry.
Because I don't go anywhere.
No, but I think you missed one. You went somewhere for 1 week.
Where did I go for 1 week that we missed one?
The beach? Or were you back by Sunday?
I think we were probably back by Sunday. But that does sound right. I mean,
I think you did miss one.
Okay, I'll take it.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm sorry, guys. I missed one.
We bought this yesterday at my favorite thrift store. I'm feeling real Gen Z-y in it, though.
You do look kind of Gen Z. You gotta have a middle part, though. You're almost there. You're like
I
right
always
there.
have like an almost middle part going on.
But like a whole middle part is hard.
Well, this is like how I do it, you know? I flop it.
Like a sweep. It's very swept.
Yeah. I have too much friggin' hair, so it's like you just floop it around, you know?
Just keep flipping it. Speaking of hair, I have an actual question for you.
Yeah.
Woo! Pops. Pop, pop, pop. Pete! How do I get out of a haircut appointment? Without having to make another
You literally
one?
just got your haircut.
I know.
So why you have a haircut appointment?
It's for March 27th because she like scheduled it like a
few
weeks.
Okay, first off, you always say no to that when people are like, oh, do you want to make another appointment? Even if you intend on coming, you say,
But
I'll
I
call.
liked her, so I was just like, sure.
No,
let's do
then
it.
you say, like, I'm not sure of my schedule, I'll call. That's how you always
I didn't
do
say
that.
that already. Actually, I said, I was like, you know, I always say I'm going to like do all the haircuts that you're supposed to, but I just never like do it. And then I felt bad because I thought that meant that like I was someone who canceled all the time. So I made sure to be like, oh no, I don't cancel. I just like, you don't do it.
I think it's more rude if you make the appointment and then cancel the appointment than if you would have just been like, I'll call and schedule another appointment.
I'm just trying to be a better person with my hair. But now I don't want to go because I'm going to go to a different appointment.
Wait, where? You liked that place so much.
I need to get my roots done. And since I'm working again, I want to have nice roots.
Yeah.
But I don't know how she is with bleach.
Why are you bleaching your hair?
Because I have to get highlights.
It feels 90s.
No, I mean like,
Can I have
it feels 90s.
which one? And I just want everyone to know that this is everyone on the alcohol percentage track who's trying to get messed up when they drink. We had 12.5 last week, I think.
Yeah.
Or 12, and this one's 12. Andre is
That one is 12?
Yeah.
I thought that was 12.5.
No, it's only 12. That's okay. I usually go for 12.5, but Corbell, and then Andre's 10, so we need to literally number down
Andre is the
again.
last one.
As probably every adult human should, since they're $7.
Maybe we'll just have to keep trying a different one every time.
I have a new one next week. Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I know. I'm sure there's a few of them.
So anyway, what do I say to this girl? I can't say I'm
did you
going
put-
somewhere else. You know?
You just cancel. What are you talking about? It's
But then what if she asks me if I want to set another appointment for a
You
different
just
week?
say no. Are you an adult? You literally say, I'll call back to reschedule.
She's so nice.
It's fine. You literally just... Oh, cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, you just say,
Okay.
okay, I'll schedule. I never, even if I attend. So, perfect example, I always give blood, and I know I've said this before, on the dot, like as soon as I'm allowed to give blood again, I go and make an appointment to give blood. They always ask me, do you want to schedule your next appointment? Because you're very consistent with your blood donations.
Yeah.
Always. Even though I know I'm going to do it. Like, I don't know what my schedule's like. Same with the dentist. I'm like, I'll call.
I have to do the dentist.
Well, I do
will
too
not
because,
go.
well, not that, but it's because they literally fill up so quickly and it's like you have to just make an appointment schedule. But for like anything that's not going to fill up, I'll call you. I'll let you know.
I mean,
I'll
that's
do it
like
myself.
the thing though. Like if I'm not doing an appointment in the moment, then I just won't think about getting my hair cut ever again. And then it'll be disgusting.
Well, you'll do
I'll
it when you need it.
But I don't need it ever. Like I know you're supposed to get it in like 6 weeks, but me personally, I'll wait an entire year.
Well, then it sounds like it's not that necessary.
I just need to get my hair colored
If
now.
it was that important, you would make it a priority. In my head.
Well, now I'm trying to make my hair a priority. Okay.
Okay. All I'm saying is,
I'll just cancel it.
I know I need a haircut a lot, but
You do it all the time.
what, get
So
a haircut?
don't even, yes.
I've only got my haircut once in the past year.
I mean, you used to do it all the time. You were like religious about it. Yes, you were. You said you were getting a haircut like
I literally
Every
only
few
get a hair.
months.
Never in my whole entire life. I've gotten a haircut twice a yeyear for my whole life. It was like a thing. Every 6 months, I would get it at
Okay.
the end of summer, and
Yeah.
the beginning of Christmas break. Literally all of my life,
wow.
if not less than that.
I don't know you at all.
You literally don't know me.
I don't know
I thought
you.
we were friends.
This is gonna be weird.
What?
Like having a conversation with you now because I thought you were someone else.
I know, because you thought I got my haircut, which is just really off. Really extremely
Really
off.
off. Okay.
Look how long my freaking hair is.
It is
like,
so long.
a mess.
Who made that shirt?
I think I talk about my hair every time.
You do.
I'm like, something's wrong with my hair. This is Zara. Everything I got yesterday was from Zara. From my favorite thrift shop, Closed Minded. Thrifting is becoming really popular, and I'm annoyed because I've always been a thrifter. And now these
You're an
young
OG.
kids are coming in like,
Yeah.
oh, I made the 90s hip. And it's like, no, I was alive in the 90s and I made the 90s hip.
I did not make the 90s hip.
You did, but you didn't realize you were because you were living it.
I mean, I guess so, but like, some of my outfits were
Don't
really
tell
bad.
me that we didn't wear bucket hats and some cute overalls whenever we
Yeah.
were in the 90s, because we
true.
absolutely did.
Right, but I
And
also
now
wore
those are
like
coming back.
floods. Like not good floods.
Okay. Floods are cute, I think.
Okay.
Are they not? God,
I mean, it depends, I guess. Like what level of flood you're getting.
I really want a good flood.
Okay.
I don't like that they're called floods for the reason of like floods, like your pants wouldn't get wet. Right? Isn't that
What?
That's why they're called floods, right? Is that not what they're called?
No, I'm sure that's why, but wow.
Because they're like so high, so like they're called floods. Because like if you were standing in water, they wouldn't get. Like you're standing in a flood, right? Is that not right?
I'm sure that's right. I'm just like imagining someone like, I have to change into my floods. It's coming.
almost positive that's why they're called floods.
That's cool.
I mean, I don't know.
What's the difference between like floods and boot cuts? Are those like the same?
I think floods are just like extra high. Like you look, like boot cut is just the size of the bottom. Like it's just open.
Oh wow, really?
You want to freaking fashion stuff? Like I don't know.
I didn't go to fashion stuff. That's the thing though. I never buy a boot cut because I like just don't even get it.
I think boot cut just means like this is boot cut because it's open on the bottom, but floods are wide on the bottom and they're high.
See, I would have thought those were like just like a straight leg.
No, I think of straight legs as like even skinnier bottomed.
Okay.
I don't know though. I'm not like that fashiony.
I'm not that fashiony with jeans. Like jeans to me are just like jeans.
I feel like fashion should just be whatever you express yourself
yeah,
as.
sure.
Oh my
Definitely.
gosh, also, there's a cute new movie. I didn't watch it, so I don't know why I said it's cute. It could be really bad. But Amy Poehler called...
Moxie.
Yes, did you watch it?
No, I didn't.
But they talk about zines, and I didn't know what a zine was. Like, that's what the whole movie's about.
I think it's a zine.
A zine. I didn't know what it was until a week ago.
Magazines.
Oh.
I think it's short for magazine.
Okay. Well, I was excited because I saw the word, and I didn't know what it was
Yeah.
until you told me last week. And
You should
then
watch it.
I thought we should. It looked really cute.
I like Amy Poehler.
I love Amy Poehler. And I want to be a badass mom one day that my teenage daughter will be like, oh, my mom protested stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm doing a good job. I feel like I'm 28 and I did my fair share of my earlier youth.
I need to
Life
do. I
youth.
think I'm just gonna like tell my kids that I've protested more.
You can say you were with me.
I mean, sure, but like I'm just gonna say like anything that they don't like. I'm like, I protested that.
You can't lie to them.
You can lie to your kids all the time.
At least if you say you're with me, I can like put in a good word and
Okay.
tell them true facts about it or something.
All right, yeah. You go talk to Amanda about that.
Yeah, and I'll be like, she was there. So then you're lying, but at least there's real
Yeah.
facts behind it.
She was just taking the picture. That's why.
Of who? Not you.
No, I was taking the picture.
Oh,
of
you were taking the picture.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why I'm not in it.
I was like, yeah, okay. I feel like you said you had a lot of things you wanted to discuss today.
I do have some things actually.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I just like don't know how to segue into it. I guess I've learned something.
We usually just talk. on mimosas.
Okay, so like my jaw, I think, is getting really bad because I haven't worked in a long time, right? So I haven't worked. So like
Your jaw?
my jaw's getting bad.
Because you haven't worked?
Yeah, I feel like I haven't talked to people. Usually I'm just like talking on the phone all day, talking to
I
clients.
feel like we talk an awful lot.
I'm sure, but I used to talk for 8 hours a day.
I know that
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not letting you talk at all right now, so sorry. But before you go any further, I just read an article about a male model that has worked his jaw for 10 years, and he has this like most chiseled jaw in the whole entire world. It's actually kind of scary, but it's crazy. I didn't realize you could really work out your jaw that well.
You can. I've learned it from WebMD, so it's legit.
The death site.
It is a death site.
My ex-boyfriend used to tell me I had to delete the app because I only came out of there thinking I was dying.
Yeah, but I don't think you can die from having a strong jaw.
I don't.
That would help.
I don't believe. But what do you do?
Biting. So there's 5 things you can do, right? Okay, so the first one is you're going to do it.
Sure.
All right, so you have to, like, my favorite, you have to enunciate your E's and your O's. But you do it like that. When you do your E, make sure your lips don't come over your teeth because you want it to, like, pull. You're going to go, you're going to pull. You know?
Do you know there's only 4 letters in the alphabet that you don't touch your tongue or your lips?
A, E.
Or that you do?
Oh.
Sorry.
There's, like, a lot. Like, I, O, U.
That you have to. Wait, do you remember when we were in middle school, though? That reminds me of, like, I like to oat. I like to oat ooples and bananas. And then you'd, like, change it for the different...
just talking to you about that?
I don't think so.
I swear, when I was in
to
Stimoli's, I think you were, like, somewhere else, and I thought I was talking to you. I was singing that song.
Is that... Do you think everyone learns that song?
I'm sure.
That was a great song.
Eat.
Apples and that was supposed to be, I like to eat apples and bananas, but you had to change the vowels. So it'd be like, I like to apples and bananas. I like to apples and bananas. Yeah.
Like
that was great.
At apples and bananas.
Apples and bananas.
It is just an A. So
right. So you wanted to do the hard vowel for it.
Right. Wait, no, what are the 4 letters that you have to enunciate? That you have to...
I just learned this, and I already forget. M.
M.
N. No, not M.
P.
P. I know. I just did
W.
It happens. W.
W. Q. R. S. X. P. Y. Z.
Maybe that's it. Maybe there's only 3. So what did we get? M. P.
P.
B.
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 There we go. B. M. P. W.
Those are good ones.
Isn't that crazy though?
Yeah. There's this thing going online. It's like a TikTok video where you're supposed to tell someone, like, try to say Coca-Cola, but don't touch your lips. And so, like, the one I saw was a guy who's like, Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola?
Yeah, but he didn't get that. So he was, like, trying to just, like, do it too much to, like, not touch his lips.
People are so dumb.
Okay.
All right, I'm sorry. I cut you off completely. Tell me what you're doing.
No, go for it. So it's that one. Did you even do it, though?
I don't understand what you're even saying. Just say E.
I mean, you kind of did it. No, you're just like, because you want to feel it in your back here.
Oh. I just say O over and over again?
No, just do it like how I'm doing it. Pull it. Like,
you look stupid. I just
well, you have to look more stupid then.
I don't want to do it, but
okay, then don't do it.
That's what you look like.
Thanks.
I feel like
really
it's not helping. I don't feel it in my jaw.
Yeah.
Also, I talk to animals, so I get a lot of jaw action.
You have a strong jaw.
I'm gonna get TMJ from talking to animals.
Yeah.
Because when I talk to animals, I clench my jaw. So, like, for instance, if my cat was here, I'd be like,
it's true.
Ew, you're so cute. Yeah. And I, like, for my whole life, I've done, like, since I was a child. That's how I feel like I have some kind of disorder, because that's how I've always talked to animals. But I, like, clench my teeth and clench my jaw anytime. It's an involuntary reaction to seeing an animal. So I actually am concerned that I'm going to have jaw problems.
But that's why you're so chiseled, because you are kind of chiseled. I see it. You're like a nice square to your...
Maybe that is why.
Yeah.
Because I...
All the time.
All day. But it's bad for my teeth.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like, that's why I don't have any, like, pointed teeth. You don't either, though.
Well...
You know, like, you ever see people that have really, like, vampire-y teeth?
The canines.
Yeah, I don't have those.
I do grind my teeth on my sleep.
I do grind my teeth, too.
Yeah. Are you interested at all to hear about
Yeah, tell me.
Okay, so the next one...
I need to shut up.
The next one's like a chicken. Mm-hmm. You're going to think... They're really subtle. So you're going to think that this doesn't... No. No, do anything either, right? You just go like this. You have to keep your ears parallel to your shoulders. You're supposed to stretch out your neck. Mm-hmm. And you like that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember On the Line, the movie?
Nope. Not
With
at all.
Lance Bass? You saw it with me, I'm pretty sure, in theaters. But he was an advertiser agency in On the Line, and one of his things was Reebok. And I remember that scene where he was like, there's 2 chicks, and they're like, Reebok.
That's cute.
Why do I remember stupid stuff?
Did they make that an advertising campaign?
I don't think so.
Oh.
That was a terrible movie. And it came out the same time as Serendipity. I remember thinking that, like, my sister was obsessed with Lance Bass and thought they were getting married. Spoiler, they didn't. / would never.
Who? Lance Bass and who?
My sister.
Oh, I thought you meant someone else in a movie. Sorry.
No, but that movie came out the same time as Serendipity, and I remember seeing them both, and Serendipity was so cute, and I remember really liking it as a 8-year-old or whatever we were.
I don't remember Serendipity either at all.
With Kate Beckinsale and John Cusack?
No.
Oh my god, so cute. I mean, it's like a rom-com, but it's adorable.
Yeah.
And my sister would not let me say I liked Serendipity more, even though they were the same movie, and it was 20 times better because Lance Bass wasn't on the line. And even my dad was like, that movie kind of sucks. Serendipity is pretty good. And I was like, I know, but we can't say it.
That's why you and your dad are tight, you know?
You know how, like, boy bands, like, I don't know if newer age kids are really like this now, but my sister was obsessed. It was a problem, you know? Like, she
I think people are obsessed with One Direction.
Okay, so it's still the same.
I'm sure.
And kissed his head. Really? You think Ed Sheeran's on that spectrum?
I think so. I think maybe he, like, used to be more so before.
Maybe.
Like,
I talked to him one time.
Wow.
We talked about the OC, and he was watching it for the first time, and we discussed the OC together.
You guys didn't discuss how you're both gingers? Mm-mm. That didn't come up once.
Believe it or not, I know you don't have red hair, but it doesn't always come up whenever people have red hair. They're not like, oh my god.
I would do it all the time.
I do it with children, which probably sounds creepy. I'm like, hey, we're like the same. Yeah. But anyway, but my sister used to kiss Lance Bass. We had a bunk bed, and she would kiss him every night before she went to bed.
That's cute.
I remember thinking it was weird. I never got that obsessed with things for that kind of stuff. Like, I was obsessed with The Office when I was a teenager, pretty much. I liked shows. Like, I became obsessive with shows, but I wasn't like that with any guy, I don't think. Like, no, we both weren't, I don't think.
No, I was never like, I don't idolize people very much.
I feel like the same way. And I wonder if that's becomes a different part of a personality as you grow older, if you're like that as a child.
Like, what do you mean? Like,
I don't know.
Maybe you have someone to, like, look up to more.
No, I feel like it'd probably be more of a negative thing, don't you think? That you put something that you don't know on such a high pedestal.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe that would be worse. You know, you don't know them, and you think that something's so grandiose that's not in your vision. But I feel like I always knew they were just people, you know, in my head. Even as a kid, I was like, oh, well, that's just I'm not marrying Lance Bass. Like,
but maybe it gives you something to, like, aspire to be, you know?
That's true.
Like, does Becca do that now with anyone?
I don't think so. She's turned out okay.
She's fine.
I just remember thinking it was slightly creepy as even a kid. I was 4 years younger than her and being like, that's a lot.
Yeah.
And I really liked things. I became obsessed with shows or things, but never a person.
My sister was really into Billy Zane.
That's weird.
I know.
That's really weird.
I know. She was really into him.
That's, like, maybe I hated him because I was so obsessed with Titanic.
We saw that and we were like my sister and Billy Zane, your sister and Lance Bass were like, not me.
My sister poured wax from 2 candles on her body to meld the candles together as one for her. One representing her, one representing Lance Bass. Burned them together onto her body to, like, as a sacrifice.
Thank you.
As, like, a 12-year-old. Like, tell me that's not weird.
We used to melt plastic, like, gems and put them on each other's and our friends' backs.
Yeah, because we thought we were doing, like, massage, not because we thought we were sacrificing ourselves to be with a celebrity. We were like, oh, hot stone massage. I feel like that's normal.
That's pretty normal. But, like, can you imagine, like, my parents were just downstairs when we were doing that in my bedroom?
I do remember one time we burnt pennies over candles, and I put one on our friend's back, and it left, like, a boil because it was too hot.
I remember that.
Yeah, we should have been supervised more. Anyway, I'm so sorry. Please tell me more about your jaw exercises.
Okay, so that's 1 and 2. So this next one is going to look also really bad, so you don't have to do it. You push your jaw out.
I'm doing it.
Oh. No. Push your jaw out. Yeah, just like that. And your lip has to come up too. And you like hold it. Because look at that. Look at that definition.
I look like Popeye.
What did you say?
I look like Popeye.
What does he say?
Spinach. Olive oil. Wait, no, he says something. He does have like a
Because of
saying.
The Office. You know it.
Oh, no, I don't. What is
No,
it?
because Pam says it one time, and she's like, that's
no,
Popeye.
she's just... Oh, I am what I am.
Oh, yeah. I am what I am.
I don't know that he actually says that. I've never heard... I don't know. I never watched Popeye, I guess. You know what I do love?
What?
Once again, I'm getting way off track. I'm so sorry. You had
Do
one
it.
thing.
Perfect. I love it.
Pete's back, the kitty. Muppets.
I know you do.
I love the Muppets. I had a dream about the Muppets last night.
Wow. What were you in? Like, what movie?
I don't know, but I also have to convince a lot of my friends to watch reruns of the Muppet Babies because I loved the Muppet Babies growing up, and it was so good. It's coming back as like I don't know, they're redoing it or something. No one can convince me that Gonzo isn't the best character of all time. And Grover from Sesame Street. Both of those blue men
They're just
together.
people.
Yeah,
Like,
but they're
puppet.
funny.
So maybe you should
I'm talking
like
about
the
like
people better.
The
I feel
writers.
bad for the... No, but isn't it like a puppet? Isn't it like a puppet?
They're not improvising. I'm sure they have a script. I want to know who's
Who's
writing.
the actor who's acting as them?
Oh no, but I don't. Maybe they're not writing it.
But they're
It's the
acting
funny-
it. Do
it's
you think we shouldn't like actors because they're not writers?
Not if I'm only liking it because of the words that are being said.
But what about the voices that they're making?
I mean, they're so cute. I like them too. But I just like the funny things that Gonzo says.
What is he doing back here?
That's bad. I got a bad
Pete,
cat on my
what's
hands.
going on?
Ew. He's directing.
Okay, he said stop talking
I was like,
about the
come on,
Muppet.
Gus.
You did make us watch Muppet Christmas.
It was good though. No?
It was good.
It's
Sorry,
so good.
it's-
Muppets are so good. It makes me angry that people...
No, I mean, it's like, it's surprisingly good whenever I see it, but I would never sit down and be like, I'm watching the Muppets now.
Muppets are...
Pete, what are you doing?
What just happened?
Is there like something up here?
Is there a mouse? If there's a mouse, I'll lose my fudging mind.
Pete,
I
I
will
don't
scream.
think there's a mouse.
Well, now I'm terrified, and Pete, get it!
He's
been
coming
trained
for
here.
you.
You can't eat me.
Okay, so Muppets. Yeah, they're cool.
I'm not convinced.
I just don't, I can do animated things. That's fine. Claymation's alright, I guess. Muppets, not my favorite. I did like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
I was gonna say,
Hey,
I
Thank
think
you.
I liked everything Muppety too growing up because I loved like Cousin Skeeter,
I don't. Ooh,
Allegra's Window, Binya Binya from Gullah Gullah Island.
Oh, I like Binya Binya.
Oh gosh, Gullah Gullah Island was my favorite.
Oh, yeah. Gullah Gullah Island.
And we're trying to go to Gullah Gullah Island, the real Gullah Gullah Island. St. Helens Island is the real Gullah Gullah Island. My whole life growing up, I assumed that they were in the Bahamas or something, but they're actually in South Carolina. That's where the Gullah culture is.
It's so close to us. The Gullah culture.
That's what it is called. It's not like Gullah Gullah Island because it's St. Helens Island, but it's the Gullah culture, which is kind of like based, I think, on...
Yeah.
I could be spewing terribly inaccurate facts right now, but...
I just love that you're still talking because I don't know what's happening in this house at this moment.
I don't know what you let
So
your
thank
cat...
you.
This happens to me all day at my
I don't know
house,
what he's doing.
and I just ignore it, but it sounds like you are very...
No, this is very unlike Pete. Now we have Luz up here. So
Oh, another cat came up. He's like, I
"I'm
gotta go. I got to go. Ew, 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 ew.
Yeah,
Two-
Muppets
two
are cool.
cats. I was over the Muppets. I went to Gullah Gullah Island.
I'm trying to. Oh, right, Gullah. I'm so focused on these cats. What is going on? Wait,
We
I
have
one
5
more.
cats between us.
That's too many.
5 boy cats. Anyway, go ahead.
I have like the chin curl up.
Okay, yeah. Forgot we were on this. Go ahead.
I'm almost done.
I'm ready.
You do it on the ground. You just curl your chin up like this. Fudge, Pete. What is up? This very odd behavior for cats in this house.
I feel like it's very normal. Anyway,
Chin curl up, basic curl up. The other one I don't really even like, so I'm not going to show you.
I was telling you recently about my hand exercises
Yes.
that I heard about, and you have to like pull. Ooh, I got a
I'll
lot of
do
good
it.
cracking.
I like cracking.
Pull them because it says that you text so much that you're supposed to like really work
I
out
don't
your
text.
hands.
Won't text anyone.
We'll type.
Oh, I do that.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Wait, how do I do it?
What's your WPM?
like 70?
It's like mine is too.
Yeah?
Sometimes I get to 80 on a good
Oh,
day,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
but
If I'm really focused.
I was at a house recently It's over. Can't focus.
Okay. They're scratching everything up here.
Look at that post right now. Okay. Does it look like it's being... That thing is done. There is no saving it. There should be scratching that post.
You were at a friend's house.
No, and I thought that 70 to 80 was pretty normal. But then they were doing it, and they were only getting like 50s. So then I started feeling really good about myself. I was like, maybe I'm a master typer.
Yeah, that was something also on The Office, I think. Because, like, someone asked Pam how good their thing was. Yeah.
That's in the third season.
Like, how do you know that?
Because I have watched the second and third season specifically of The Office maybe 1 billion times. And really everything after that, not that many. The second and third seasons of The Office I have watched. I want to try to think accurately about this. I bet you I've seen the second and the third season of The Office all the way through.
But not the first.
The first two, maybe, but not as much as the second and third. Yeah. Second and third, I am not exaggerating when I say all the way through, I probably watched over 100 times. Those 2 seasons.
What else could you be doing with 100?
It's not like I'm ever just and they're on in the background and stuff. Right. I used to put them on when I went to bed on Netflix and stuff like that. But I would get to the third season and restart to the second season, and I would get to the third season and restart to the second season.
That's whenever they like get together, right?
Yeah, it's the cute, and I think it's just funnier. I don't know. It's like Steve Carell's at his prime, and those are just my 2 favorite seasons.
They're good. But then, I always have to, watch to see, what happens up until...
I mean, I've watched all of it, obviously. That's another thing. I liked The Office as soon as it started, too.
I know that. You made me watch it in Canada on your little DVD player.
I was obsessed, and everyone was like, this show sucks. Yeah. I was like, no, it's really good.
You don't understand.
And I got little pencils. Remember, in 10th grade, I got office pencils and magnets, and I was writing.
The magnets, but not the pencils.
And everyone was like, "What is that?" I was like, "This is Jim and Steve Carell, Michael from The Office," and no one understood. And now look at what's happened.
You could have bought Office stock,
and then if we knew what stock was, as we talked about.
That's true.
Because we don't.
Okay.
Anyway,
yeah.
All right. What was your other things?
Wait, did I have something else?
That was all?
Oh, I had
a million things to talk about. You were like, I have so many things.
I have one more thing.
Okay, go ahead.
Real quick, I'm sweating right now. Is that weird?
It's not that warm.
I think I have overreactive ducks. Okay.
Remember that Band deodorant we used to love growing up? We thought it was the best smelling deodorant.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we loved Band.
Oh, I love that.
They still have Band. I haven't bought it since we were teenagers.
I mean, it still smells really good, but I try to get the more natural stuff now.
Right, I do Kapari now.
I just do Dove.
That's Kourtney Kardashian, which I didn't realize.
She's Kourtney Kardashian, basically.
I'm basically Kourtney Kardashian, if you can't tell.
Oh no,
you would be taller than her.
Kendall, probably.
I think we're the same height, actually. 5'9".
Wow.
Except I have red hair and not black hair. And
yeah, you're not
Kendall's I think Kendall is actually one of the most gorgeous people.
I saw a picture of Gigi Hadid, which I know is not Kendall Jenner, but...
Okay.
It's a thing, though. I'm not, trashing them,
I think Gigi's gorgeous, too.
Oh, I do, too. But I'm really thinking that they're doing more photoshopping on the catwalk than they did before. Because they showed, a unedited one, and she was... It looked like some of her fillers were... You know how they do that? They just kind of drift around the face.
I don't actually know anything about any fillers.
It's a problem with Kylie Jenner a lot. I'm sorry.
I don't mean it.
I
really I think Gigi is gorgeous. I feel like naturally, I mean, I'm sure she has work done, obviously.
Yeah.
But I feel like even looking, I always look at their pictures as kids and stuff, and I feel like even as a kid, she was gorgeous. You know whose child I think is ridiculously gorgeous?
Is it a new child?
Yeah, it's a baby now. A toddler. It's every time I see a picture of this child, I imagine how ridiculously gorgeous it's going to be as an adult.
Would I know the parents?
Yeah.
Just tell me.
Bradley Cooper and Irina Shayk.
I've never seen their kid.
Oh my gosh, she's beautiful. She's so gorgeous. She's blonde, but she has darker feature. It's just even as a toddler, I can tell I'm gonna be jealous of what she's gonna look like.
Even more so
as an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's really pretty. But yeah, no, I think Gigi. I always feel bad. I don't feel bad for Bella because she's gorgeous too. But I always look back on their pictures, and you can just tell Bella probably did a lot of work to not be like Gigi. Like, she had to dye her hair, and I feel like she did have maybe some work done. So, I feel for a younger sister that had to, because I feel like I always felt like that with Becca, not like, I mean, I very limited, but my sister was gorgeous growing up, so I understand. You have to work.
I'm just saying, the thing about the fillers,
I don't know anything about fillers.
Yeah, but they're just like, they make your face like a little bit fuller. So like Gigi is still gorgeous, and she was gorgeous naturally, but they're like so hot right now that like whenever the fillers they just get like kind of absorbed back into your face, 'cause it's just like chemicals. They're like filling it, but so it kind of, once they travel, it makes the other places look a little bit fuller. I don't know anything
about.
I don't think people should be getting fillers. That's my thing. I don't know about
fillers. I don't know about. I've gone with my friend to get Botox. Like, I've never gotten Botox, but I've gone with her, so I know what that looks like.
I don't hate Botox if you don't get it as much.
I don't hate any of it. People can do whatever they want, but I just don't know anything about it. I don't know what people do even.
Right.
My friend got lips, so it's like she got her lips done. I remember touching them, and they felt hard. Like, when she got it, she was like, "Feel my lip," and it was hard. Like, her lips were literally hard. I couldn't even.
I'm gonna ask you after who it was, but I want to know. But
she would not care. Her name Becca. The one who's pregnant. She's my friend's having a baby on Monday. Woo! She's an advocate. Becca, you love your Botox and your fillers. She would not care at all. Yeah, but she's. I mean, and she looks great. I mean, her Botox is always awesome and on point, and I mean, her fillers did look really good. It was just for the first like week after she got them, you could touch her lip and feel.
Are like hard, like face fillers the same as like lip fillers?
I have no idea. That's the extent of my knowledge is going with her to get Botox and fillers in her lips.
What were we talking about before this? Oh,
no idea.
I had something else to talk about. I'm gonna like make a mind palace. Have you ever heard of that? Okay, so it's like this thing. It's in like the Sherlock Holmes or whatever. That's kind of like what popularized it. But you make a mind palace in your mind. Oh, it's in that movie that we both like. It's a Stephen King one.
The Stand.
Dreamcatcher.
Oh my gosh, I haven't watched Dreamcatcher in so long. We should watch Dreamcatcher.
We should watch Dreamcatcher. It's a good one.
That was such a good movie. I love Dreamcatcher.
I remember being like,
that
shocked.
was scary. Yeah, really scary when we first watched it. It's been a really long time since I've watched Dreamcatcher. I would love to watch that.
Hand me that. I can't lean over.
It is not even that far away.
No, I'm just saying, my whole
your chest.
It's all open when I go to that camera. You thought I was just lazy.
I was like, oh my god, it's right there.
Okay.
Anyway,
so it's like mapping out in your mind how you want to memorize things. So like you would make it like your house. So whenever you go in, you're in like the foyer, and like the stairs are something you want to remember. The bike is something you remember. The cellar door is something you want to remember. So like,
I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't understand what you're saying. Although it's reminding me of that game we played as a child that you had to think of doors in your head. Remember that game?
Yes.
Where you laid down and someone would rub your temples and you'd see doors and different colored doors. And you'd say, I see a red door. Do you see a blue door? And the person whose temples were being rubbed.
I never saw a door, just so you know.
But you had to lie about it.
I did. Well, okay. I just like felt I just picked a color.
Then you'd go in, you'd see what you would saw. I was just telling my other friends about that recently, and they had never played it growing up.
So you actually saw something when you went in?
I mean, I think I was just imagining everything.
But like, how did you know what to imagine?
I know that you don't see things in your brain, and I'm not sure how to decipher it, but you just think of it, and it's there. I don't know.
I was saying, like, how did you, like, when you went into a door and they were like, well, what did you see inside the store?
I mean, I have a great imagination, so
But why did you choose what to imagine?
I mean, I don't know. It was probably just the first thing I thought of.
That's weird.
Did you not do the same thing? You played that game.
I mean, I just always made something up.
Right, exactly. That's what I did. I just made stuff up.
But did you, like, think, I'm going to think I see an apple? Or did, like, an apple just pop into your head when you went through the door?
No, I would think of what I wanted, and then it would appear. That's how minds work. You think of what you want to see, and then it's there, and you're like, oh, okay.
I always just thought it was supposed to be, like, a little bit more cooler than that, you know?
I mean, I'm sure we thought we were being
hypnotized
in a seance, just like light as a feather, stiff as a board. That's a great.
I did that once and it worked. I'm so serious.
And
I'm telling you,
Bloody Mary. Was it Bloody Mary?
Yeah, I never did that. I don't mess around with Bloody Mary.
So much. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary.
In the dark?
Yeah.
No. Mm-mm.
Girl sleepovers are rough when you're growing up.
Really
do the kids
scary.
still do that?
I'm sure they do it even more now than they did.
Why?
I think
I
there's
feel
like
like
a really
kids probably now just are on their phones and stuff. There's so many gadgets you can use. Like we didn't have we didn't even have video games a ton. You know, at my house, like that wasn't an option. So we had to find other ways to entertain ourselves. I feel like now you have computers, video games, phones.
I think it's like a really cool thing to be like, I'm an edgy, moody Gen Zer who's like part of a
My
witch
friends didn't
coven.
even know about it though. Oh my god. Okay, I wasn't saying I was part of a witch coven. I
If
literally.
you're doing light as a feather, you're basically a witch.
That was a fun sleepover game. Were you thinking you were part of a witch coven?
I mean, it worked. Okay?
Okay.
All I'm saying is the Belvern Color Guard for 1 year was a coven.
Now, I'm concerned because I was in high school and I'm talking about doing this when I was like 7. So the fact that you were doing that in high school.
Think about how much power we had in high school.
Wow. I was worried about other things in high school. I wasn't doing. I'm talking about it when I was 7, 8. I was doing these games at sleepovers.
Okay, but like, I was the only freshman who got onto the Color Guard. I was the only new addition.
I just want to say, who asked you to do that?
Amanda. You did. You talked
And you're
me
like,
into
I'm
it.
never going to get on. And then you got on.
And then my mom said she was going to buy me a new outfit if I got on, and guess what? I never got a new outfit.
What a bitch.
I still love her, though, so. Anyway.
Okay.
We played. Okay, so I was like the only freshman. I was the only new person. Everyone else already knew each other. It's high school. It's weird. I was so awkward. All I did was play Dance Dance Revolution all summer, and I told them that once.
We did play Dance Dance Revolution a lot.
Yeah, but I told them all that once. And
Okay.
they like judged me.
Why?
Because they were
That was
they
a
were
fun
like
game.
they didn't think it was fun.
Becca loved that game, and she was my older sister. She was
didn't-
in high school.
That didn't get me any points with the girls.
Okay, they sucked. Also, they kind of
did
did
suck,
suck.
I know.
Like they were weird girls.
But that was like the big summer party that they kind of had to invite me to because I was like a part of the squad, team,
Yeah,
group.
squad, I would say.
So I went to that party and like I remember being super nervous about it, and it kind of like was really weird at first, and I was just like the quiet person like in the corner or whatever. But we all played light as a feather. So it was a board and it worked, I'm telling you. And I remember like the energy that went around being like, it broke all that weird, awkward social tension of being like the new person who doesn't know anyone.
Hey, I believe you.
It changed minds that night.
Changed you.
And then I got in trouble because I didn't know that we weren't allowed to talk about riding quads in the backyard. And then as soon as my parents came to pick me up, I was like, oh yeah, we rode quads in the backyard. And then like the other
Why weren't
person's
you allowed
mom-
to talk about that? Quads actually really scare me. Where we're from, quads are very popular.
Yeah.
And I 1,000% think they are. And I Whoa. I'm so
no matter
sorry.
where it is, like either side, doesn't matter.
I have a motorcycle license, so I literally
That's true.
like bike. You know what I mean? I'm not against ATVs or anything like that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I am kind of against ATVs.
Now we are. Everyone in Pittsburgh
Yeah,
is
that's true.
against them.
But I do enjoy a motorcycle ride and things like that. But I, honest to gosh, think that quads are so dangerous. I think, and I know they're on 4 wheels, but I feel like when you're riding a motorcycle, you're riding them on the street. People are more lawful. They, you know, you have a responsibility to obey the laws of traffic. And I feel like when people are on quads, they're off-roading usually, in mud a lot of the time, which is loose ground.
Yeah.
They aren't wearing helmets a lot of the times. You think that you're safe because you're on 4 wheels. I honestly,
not trained,
truly,
like-
not trained. I think quads are very dangerous, and I really, truly believe there are multiple times where I've been on a quad where I have felt terrified for my life.
Yeah.
And they're a powerful machine. They're easy to flip. I know people have died on quads because we did grow up in an area where that happened. So I really do feel like quads are dangerous.
Well,
And I love motorcycles. I love that stuff, but
I think that's why we weren't allowed on them. And the parents
Sounds
were gone, and so we were like, we're taking the quads out because they had a huge backyard.
that's dangerous.
Yeah. And I remember being afraid.
And isn't that crazy? Because I remember being at like a friend's house and dirt bike riding at 12.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh,
it's
my
like,
gosh.
what
Yeah.
were we doing? I had no training at that point.
They were just like, this is the brake. This is the
Gosh.
clutch or whatever.
That's when you have like, you know how there's different levels of safety. I remember, like if you talk to our parents, When I was 16, I went to New York for the first time, with my sister only. And my mom was like, be careful, like, New York is dangerous. And that's a whole different form of danger. And I bet you people who, if they lived in New York City, came to the suburbs, they'd be like, don't drive a quad, that's dangerous. There's like, no matter where you are, there's different forms of danger, We could either die from an ATV accident, or you just, like, die from being
getting mugged
or
something.
Something crazy. You're never safe. No. You might as well just do all the things you want to do, I guess.
Yeah, but within reason.
Yeah.
I mean, probably not like math or...
I thought you said math, and I was like, agree. I hate math.
No math.
I'm just kidding. I wish I loved math. I'm devastated I didn't learn more of it growing up.
I actively worked against learning math.
Gosh, and if I could do it again, I would learn so much math.
I would learn a lot more geography.
Well, that's my...
I know.
My MO. I love geography.
I'm going to do a mind palace of geography.
I don't know what that is still.
Yeah, you'll figure it out. I'm not good at explaining things.
Yeah, let's go back. You were explaining it, and I once again took us off track.
Let me just, all right. Starting over. So, you take a place that you're really familiar with. Your apartment. Okay? And so, we'll take your room. Mm-hmm. And so, in your room, you're going to map out everything that you, know, and you're going to assign it to a thing that you want to remember. So, this couch over here, I'm going to take you guys on a tour of the attic. This couch is, the letter A. And, the thing you run on, treadmill, is, if you want to remember apple. And then, the mannequin is, the zoo. And then this couch is, pink.
I just remember it?
But it's supposed to help you remember a lot more. So, if you make a mind palace.
I feel like you think that because you can't see things in your brain, but I see my apartment.
Okay. No, but I'm telling you, it's, a thing that, memory, professionals do. They have, contests for this every year. And people, build up huge... Just look it up.
Okay. I will.
Okay. And that's what I'm going to do. And that's how I'm going to learn geography. So... Although, the map is kind of a mind palace.
We had to learn. Did you have to learn all of... You had the same teacher, I think. I was in AP US, but you were in...
Not the smart version.
Well, you were in the regular version, but I think we both had to learn all of the...
African countries?
Yeah.
Don't remember them.
But you did have to do it, right?
Oh, yeah, sure. My problem is it doesn't stick. I'll learn it for the test, and then it's just I'm never going to use this again. So what is the point?
I want to learn more capitals of countries. I'm trying to get better at knowing if someone said, Islamabad, I would know where that is in Pakistan.
You know.
I think it's in Pakistan.
I was just going to ask you if you knew. I mean, you just said it.
Or,
Wow.
I don't know. I just want to know where these things are.
I'm just trying to learn countries at this point. And states.
Wait, what's the capital of Malaysia? I know it. I
can't.
Shoot. It is... Oh my gosh, it's going to kill me. I should know the capital of Malaysia.
No, you shouldn't.
Will you look it up and tell me the first letter?
Yes, I will. Yes.
I know it. I've been trying to get better at Asian capitals specifically. Ho Chi Minh. Ho Chi Minh's not even the capital. God, I'm so
You should be so embarrassed.
I am embarrassed. Shoot.
Shame on you.
What is it? No, don't tell me that. Don't
actually, now I'm looking at Masako Katsura.
I really need you to look up Malaysia's capital.
It was the Google thing of the day.
And tell me the first letter.
Okay, chill.
I need to know.
I'm getting there.
I love geography. I want to go everywhere, so I want to know. I want to be good on my... Tell me the first letter. Is it an S?
It's okay.
Kuala Lumpur.
I was going to say my next was... It's an animal. But you guessed it, so that ruined it.
Dang it. I should have known that before even hearing K.
Hong Kong is such a pretty flag. Look how pretty Hong Kong's flag is.
Hong Kong hasn't been a country for that long.
Oh, how many years do you think?
Well, you're going to look it up?
Yep.
30, maybe? Well, it used to be a part of China.
So we're basically as old as Hong Kong has been a country?
Check it. I don't know. I could be way off. I've been way off on a lot of things, so.
I mean...
It should say pretty distinctly.
I'm on the wiki. Should I just Google how long is Treaty of Nanking? Oh.
Does it not say when it became an established country?
Transfer from United Kingdom 97.
Yeah, that sounds right. 97.
So we're older than Hong Kong has been a country.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Isn't that crazy?
Crazy.
Yeah, because it was... Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. It was a sovereign state, People's Republic of China. I think it still is, but it was a British possession. Oh, It's Cantonese is the main language.
Wow. Do you think you've ever heard Cantonese?
Yeah.
Do you think you've heard every
You know where I really want to
dialect
go?
that you could hear?
Bosnia.
Do you think you've heard every dialect that you can hear?
No, I'm sure there's like tribal.
Do you think there's like a list that I can listen to online?
Yeah.
I want to do that.
But I'm sure there still wouldn't have it all. I'm sure there's like weird tribal, not weird.
I can like the
You know, but like, you know what I mean? It's just, there's so many different dialects out there.
That's true.
I don't think we could ever hear them all, possibly.
I'm going to try to hear them all. Just like Pokemon.
Catch them all.
All right, Bosnia. Why do you want to go to Bosnia?
I'm convinced that in the next 10 years, Bosnia will become a very large tourist destination. I want to get there first.
I don't really know where Bosnia is.
It's in Europe.
Okay, thank you.
Hold on, wait. I think that the capital starts with an H. Shoot.
I was going to say Honduras, but it's not.
That's
the first
way off. Oh my god.
First thing I thought of with an H.
Oh, I think I'm thinking of it because it's Bosnia and Herzegovina. They're like together.
Werner Herzog?
Hold on. They're in the Balkans. I know that.
Those are islands. I know that.
The first thing that comes up is Bosnia a safe country?
Look, those are my three things.
Oh, nice. I've seen so many beautiful, and I know there's lots of different things going on. I'm sure there are a lot of turmoil in Bosnia. However, I don't know. I don't care.
What were you looking up? Oh, the capital?
The capital.
You couldn't find it?
I didn't look it up really that well.
I'll look it up while you're talking.
I just, every time I see pictures, it looks beautiful, and I want to go to Montenegro as well, which...
I've heard of that.
So...
We haven't
It's close by, and I just want to do, and my friends, you know Chelsea, Flynn.
Sebetich?
Yes, and they are,
Her last name is Flynn now.
Nope, that's her husband's name.
I mean, she didn't take his last name?
That's not his last name. His first name is Flynn.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But they are in the Peace Corps in...
Sarajevo.
Okay, yeah.
Sarajevo.
In... What's the M country? In...
Moscow?
No!
Malaysia?
I'm losing all of my mind power.
Mexico?
You're way off.
I'm trying to think of anything that starts with M. Mali? Maui?
That's not right. They are in...
The Emirates is not a...
Not Moldova. Country
The Maldives?
in Europe. With M. They are in...
Modesto.
Macedonia. But they're back now for now because of COVID. But they're going to go back to Macedonia. And I would love to go visit them in Macedonia.
That's cool.
And then go to Slovak, which is where my ancestors are from. Then my friend's mom is going to live in Poland, and I could visit her in Poland.
And then I will come to the trip, and we'll go to Austria to see my ancestors.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You know what I really like?
What?
Macadamia nuts.
That is absolutely nothing to do with what we're talking about. That's
Macedonia.
That is
Macadamia.
Hawaiian.
I like Hawaii.
Wait, let me
New
talk
Zealand.
about my BuzzFeed articles.
Oh, yeah.
First off, my whole life could be centered around a BuzzFeed article. Everything I ever think becomes a BuzzFeed article. Like, thank God for BuzzFeed, you know?
Do you think that you have the thoughts first?
No.
Oh, okay,
I'm
good.
sure they have the thoughts first.
I'm just
Because I'm not
sure.
original.
You're original.
shape, or
You knew
form.
The Office before anyone else. Get out of here.
Ready?
Yes.
All right, this is 17 unsettling random facts
It's still
that'll
there.
freak you the out, that says. BuzzFeed?
Buzz.
Buzz. All right. The average person, we talked about this recently, the average person walks
Do I
past.
get more of that?
Yeah.
Okay.
16 murderers in their lifetime.
We did talk about that.
Which is crazy.
I definitely think it was one of the guys in the car. I kind of feel like now we also just walked past a murderer on the way to your car appointment.
Oh my God. Who?
That guy in front of us who was like with a cane and he thought we were stalking him, and so like he was like standing right in front of the door we had to go to.
Oh my God. That guy was literally disabled, was walking with a limp. He probably was
He
like
probably
scared
murdered
of
someone
us.
and then got his leg broken
Oh my God.
from the
I
victim.
felt bad for him. I was like,
Because
oh, we're
he
probably
thought that we were
scaring
mugging him?
Yeah, because I thought like we were so close behind him and he was going slow,
You
and he kept like
walked too
looking.
fast.
I know, which is why I felt bad. That poor man. Now you're saying calling him
I think
a murderer.
he's paranoid because he's murdered someone in the past, and his time is coming.
I'll let him know.
Okay, thanks.
Over 1,600 people have gone missing in U.S. national parks, never to be seen again.
Do you know why?
No. They probably fall.
You saw Us?
Yeah.
It's apparently it's matched up with the map of the tunnels. If you look it up.
Okay.
No, I'm serious. The places that people have gone missing the most in the parks is matched up with the tunnel system of America, you guys.
I'm don't know what you're saying. There, every year we unknowingly pass the anniversary of our death day, which I actually do kind of think of sometimes.
Sad.
Isn't that crazy?
It's very sad to me.
That is weird. Today could be my death day, and I don't even know. I'm gonna drink the rest of this.
Okay, go for it. I think we had an even amount. I mean, you could say that any day, though.
I know.
What if you just have, like, do you think it would be a day that is always, like, bad?
No.
Or do you think it's just a day?
That's just a day.
I hope I have enough
on
time.
my birthday.
Like William Shakespeare.
Mm-hmm.
I hope I have enough time to realize that I'm dying so I can be like, let me think back to all of the days like this before. I don't want to say what day, because then...
I hope I can pick my death day.
What?
I'm just kidding, I don't.
Oh, no. Thank you.
You're more likely to be killed by a cow than by a shark. Do you believe in assisted suicide?
Do you think it's called, like, mad cow disease? Yes. And
Yeah,
why?
I do too.
Why do you think cows kill you more?
I don't know.
'Cause of the
Cows
meat?
can stomp on you while just skipping through a field and kill you.
Oh, they're just skipping through a field. Maybe stay out of cow fields. Why do you want to know about assisted suicide?
No, because I was saying, like, dying on the day, and I do truly believe I don't understand why that's still illegal in a lot of
No, it
states.
doesn't make a lot of sense to me at all.
Like, if that's something, if you have a terminal illness, I don't understand why you wouldn't be able to make that happen for yourself.
I mean,
it's actually very frustrating.
Also, if you're going to give birth to something that might kill you, then why can't you have an abortion?
Right, there's a lot of things like that.
All right, next.
Every time you swim in the ocean, you're swimming in a graveyard. Hundreds of thousands of people have been lost or buried at sea every year.
Do you know, I don't know where this is, so this fact would sound a lot cooler. There is a body of water that doesn't have the salt content necessary for human bodies to float. Maybe it's because of the temperature. Anyway, so
Keep going.
It doesn't have something necessary for human bodies to float in. So, like, there's a bunch of dead bodies just in the water. Some bay.
I don't know what you just said, to be honest.
It's somewhere. Look it up.
I do feel weird about that. I do know that. Like, when I am in the ocean, people love the ocean.
I like the ocean.
People really like it, and I do like to look at it. I have never been, and probably because we didn't grow up at the ocean. You know, I feel like a lot of people do grow up around an ocean. We were not one of those people. We are inland people. We grew up around rivers. We went to a lake every summer. I did. You came with me a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So I love lakes.
However, like creeks.
Like, yeah, we grew up next to a creek.
Yeah.
But oceans do freak me out a lot. I would say that.
I like clear oceans that I can see into.
Even, like, I mean, just the thought of, I mean, and I'm not afraid of them. Like, I'll go on cruises and stuff like that. But the idea of the absolute depth of the most deep ocean areas and, like, what we don't know and the things, it is insane to me. That's terrifying.
I feel like if there are aliens, they're in
the ocean?
They're in the deepest part of the ocean. There's some crazy stuff they find there. Do you see that lanternfish? I'm telling you. If the aliens are here,
I'm not sure what you're saying.
If the aliens are here,
I get what you're saying, actually.
They're down there.
Okay. I actually think they're in space. Although space freaks me out too, so
I like space more than deep water.
I don't like any of them. They all freak me out a lot.
All right, what's next?
Men can get erections after they die, which makes sense actually.
I thought it was
babies
blood
can get erections.
flow.
Yeah, I mean, but I feel like your blood's still flowing for a little bit. You know?
Why?
It's like how a chicken's head, when it gets cut off, can still live for a little bit. You know?
But we're not chickens.
We're living.
But we don't. Okay, whatever. What's next?
A jellyfish's mouth is also its anus.
I did know that one.
You knew that one?
I don't. Yes. But I don't care about jellyfish, so.
I didn't know that. And I'm weirded out by it. But you know what? All those things weird me out.
I mean, how can you even really say what is a jellyfish's mouth? Like, they don't have, like... what do they eat? They're not eating burgers. Like, they're just... It's like...
What do jellyfish eat?
That's what I'm saying. So, like, what is a mouth really for a jellyfish?
Bacteria?
And what do they poop out for a jellyfish?
I don't know what, is it bacteria?
No, it's probably just like...
Oh, corpses.
Guppies.
Oh, you ever read about the poltergeist and how they're all they're all cursed?
Poltergeist?
Like 10 people who worked on poltergeist died within like 5 years.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know that, but I think I could probably guess it.
How would you guess that?
Well, didn't the girl who was like pretending to be poltergeist broke her back? No, that's the other one.
No, I didn't
That's
know
The
that.
Exorcist. The girl
Linda
who
Blair.
was like being exorcised.
She broke
her back.
actually doing that scene.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's not it.
It's Tim Ruby. Okay, well that's like creepy, sure.
Yeah, like they actually think that set was cursed. And the corpses in the rainy poltergeist pool scene were real skeletons.
Oh, I didn't know that one actually. I'm very serious.
I believe you.
Thank you.
These are kind of crazy. And Candyman.
Oh, no, little battery. What? How are we not plugged in? Okay, so I think we're good, huh? We talked about everything we had to talk about?
I think so. Should we cheers? Oh, why are we...
I think it's getting a little bit tired. Oh, please don't break it.
Happy 45th.
Collarbones.
Oh my god!
I know we have to go.
That's terrible. 45th. 45.